Hi class. In this brief little recording, I will talk a bit more about the article review assignment. It's due April 11th by midnight, as are all the assignments. For this assignment, you'll select an empirical article, ideally one that you've already selected as a key article in your research proposal, and ideally one that you've liked, or maybe that you have a significant critique of, something that will keep you interested in it. So you'll select an empirical article. So the article should report the results of original research, either qualitative or quantitative. Theoretical or review articles are not appropriate for this assignment because I really want you to utilize the knowledge that you've gained so far to be able to apply those concepts and help you evaluate and synthesize the literature. So you'll select that article. If you have any questions about whether the article is appropriate or not, drop me an email, send me the article, and I can discuss that with you. You'll read through the set of questions that are on the assignment and then refer to both your lecture notes and readings and the textbook to make sure you understand the concepts covered in these questions before beginning your article review. And then you'll read, or most likely reread, the article with an eye to these questions. And a quick note, authors don't always flag these concepts using the terms that we use in class or the ones that are mentioned in the questions. So you'll have to look for some of these ideas and you'll have to figure some of them out based on the information in the article. In many cases, authors won't say, my research question is as follows, or our research questions are as follows. Sometimes they might not even state it as a question, but they may state hypotheses, or they may indicate that they're exploring particular associations. So you may have to suss out the answers to some of these questions because the authors won't explicitly state them, particularly using the terminology that we use or that are in the questions below. So if you actually can't find information to answer one of these questions, then definitely talk about that and talk about the implications of not having that information on your ability to make conclusions about the study, to understand the generalizability, to understand the conclusions that they're making, things like that. And so once you've answered all these questions, you'll submit a Word document that includes the APA formatted citation at the top and your response to each of the following questions. And for many of these, you'll write 1 to 5 sentences, I would guess. This is fairly short. If the study was, for example, qualitative or quantitative, you can say the study was quantitative, and that's all you need to say for that. And then you'll answer the follow-up questions about whether the study was a true experiment or whether it was non-experimental, whether it was qualitative or not, and then what data collection method that they used. So you'll have a few sentences for each of these. So this is, you're not going terribly in depth on most of these questions, with the exception perhaps of some of the questions in the results and the conclusions, and also the operationalization and measurement of the independent and dependent variables, or the information on qualitative data analysis and coding. So you'll submit a Word document that includes the APA formatted citation and your response to each of these questions. You'll also turn in a PDF of the article. And a quick note on that, this is in the assignment as well, but sometimes Campus Cruiser is funny about uploading PDFs. So make sure that yours is uploaded, and if it won't, just send it to me in an email. If you have any questions about this assignment as you work on it, send me an email. If you are having trouble understanding something in the article, drop me an email and I will help you work through it, or you can join a Google Hangout. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions.